ringside, Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big time.
We got a fish on the line.
Thomas and Mack Center for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of lightweight action, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. Silk's making his way to the ring. You wouldn't know he's about to step into a fight. He looks like he's just out for a stroll. Banks has got his eye on the prize. He has... Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This is 10-rounders. Banks's power is dynamic, truly dynamic. The kind of stuff that could end this fight early on.
Yeah, it is, but there's a danger to that, too. If he doesn't land early on, if he doesn't have his way early on, maybe he gets discouraged.
Scoring well with that combination by Banks. Silk's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Showing you some defense there with the block. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Carries that punch intended for the head.
Don't walk into his punches. Come on now.
On the mark with the straight left hand. Well, and that's exactly what he deserves. The ref getting involved, warning him for the headbutt. End of round one. Banks is really impressing us here, Teddy, coming off that last round.
I mean headbutt, folks.
But sometimes confidence can also be an enemy in this game.
Yeah, you could get a little bit of overconfident. You could get careless. You know, you could forget where you were earlier or forget what you knew when you were coming into the ring. Things that you had to understand as far as defensive liabilities. He had to remember that.
As basic as can be, but it works. A jab followed by the straight. Early on in this fight, one of the things I'm going to look for is who's the more well-rounded fighter offensively. Who can do it all with all their punches?
Well, you look for that in any sport, in any profession. You know, you look at a quarterback, you know, in football, the great ones, they can throw deep, but they can throw the short patterns. They can throw the out, the in patterns. Same thing with a fighter.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Big uppercut right on the mark. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Banks. Banks is well off the mark that time. Good job on the two-punch combo by Banks. Comes across with a hook up top. Banks' knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is the... What a big shot. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
You gotta stop playing in my fucking face. Gotta stop, man.
And somehow,
Now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Banks' combination punching is working well here. Not able to land the uppercut. Silt's coming out here after being knocked down in the previous round. How important is it for him to be cautious here, to make sure that he does have his legs underneath him?
You know, it's a little bit of a double-edged sword there, Joe, because if you're too cautious, hey, your opponent, he reads it. You're not in that ring alone, you know, and then he's going to get more aggressive. So you want to go out there, maybe feint him a little bit. Let him think you're okay. Let him think you want to go after him. Let him think you want to engage a little bit, and then wind up boxing, staying on the outside, buying some time.
Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. And he digs in with the jab, cutting down the tree there. Seconds to go here in this round. Very nice work there. Jab, uppercut. Well timed by Banks. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. What an excellent two-punch combo by Banks. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. And that's the end of round 3. Banks is enjoying a big lead here, Teddy, and we talk about this often as we begin round number 4, up 3-0 on your scorecard. When you have scored a knockdown that early in a fight, a real hole for your opponent to try to overcome.
Yeah, because now he has to start taking chances that maybe weren't in the game plan. And as he takes chances, gets a little reckless, and as you're seeing, gets caught more.
Teddy, how does a fighter know when that's the punch to fire off the uppercut?
Well, it's where he is. First of all, he's on the inside. His opponent usually keeping those earmuffs on a little bit. And there's an opening up the middle. And maybe his opponent's leaning forward a little bit.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. You see him holding on. 2 good jabs by Banks. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Silt. Parries the punch, puts one in there. He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. What an impact that left hand just made by Banks. And now he scores well with a straight right. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. 10 seconds to go in this round. Banks is showing us a real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instincts, and how much of that is being trained well?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Banks. Nice strike after catching one by Silt. The left hand coming into play by Banks. A little defense turns into offense. He blocks the shot, comes right back with one of his own. Silk's damaged by a left hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this...
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Well, he just went from hunted to hunter.
And now he's going to track him down.
Very accurate two-punch combo by Bang. Bang staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside. Doing very nicely, staying way out of range and danger and utilizing his jab.
And usually he's a guy, if we were talking about basketball, he's a guy like...
Big shot, the right came clean. He is swinging away. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
One, two, three, four, five.
This shit a little too easy right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Putting the minks on Buddy dumbass. Come on. Bring your dumbass on.
And he has gotten up. How does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Last 10 seconds. Wow, look at that. Trading shots. Banks' performance tonight has made this a one-sided fight throughout. Here we are in the later stages of this fight, and it's just more of the same.
Yeah, I love the way he's putting punches together. Sometimes when you're finding it so easy, such easy going, it's easy to fall into the trap one shot at a time and you start loading up. Not him. Keeps putting them together.
Silk's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Silk's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. And another right hand comes in. Banks' punch didn't come close.
Keep working the body.
Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Silk.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
And a well-placed combination by Banks. That's a big right hand. Silks is in a tough spot here. He could go down with that bad defense. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Oh, and they decide to trade there. They trade shots. Silk's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. He just took too many damaging shots in that last round. He can't go on like that.
I think right now the referee has to be looking very closely at possibly stopping this fight, and I think he has to understand that.
Banks landing that hook on the inside. What does he see that's so hard to see there? It doesn't look like there's much target there with all that crowding on the inside, but he's landing it.
Yeah, well, he's doing what you want him to do from a trainer's perspective. He's not waiting for the opening. He's creating the opening. You made a really good point. What does he see? He might not see something right away, but by the time he throws the punch, all of a sudden the opening presents itself.
Double jab by Silk. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Silk's just being swarmed. He just got stunned. He got absolutely nailed. Teddy, I'm looking at him right now. He looks completely gassed. Is there anything that can be done to freeze him? Silk's is almost out of it there. He was stunned. Really a lot of consistency from him with the right hand. Now he gives a left. Silk's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. Solid. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's over. This fight is over. Thanks his opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy